I have a fun fact to tell you. I was looking for a job and I went for some interviews. And one of the interviews, the guys was unsure to hire me. And after, I think 3 days or 4 days, I just gave him a call. I said, "Hi, have you made a decision yet?" And he said, "No, we're still thinking, but you still want the potential candidates." And I say to him, I say, "Give me an opportunity. I'll work for free for you for a month. And then you see if it's worth to hire me or not."
Hello guys, I'm here today with Frederico. Welcome Fred, thank you so much for coming, for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Paula. It's a pleasure.
Guys, to give you some context, Fred is our very first student. That's why he's here today. And yeah, how are you, Fred?
Good, and you?
Good, thanks. Tell us a bit about yourself. Who are you?
I'm Frederico. I'm Brazilian. I came from a very small city in Brazil, and I'm civil engineer, and now I'm working as a project manager in Australia.
Wow, how long have you been here?
I will complete 10 years next month in Australia.
Wow, crazy.
Long journey.
Isn't it? And why did you choose Australia?
Initially, I was planning to go to US, but when I started looking in Australia, the fact that Australia offers a possibility for you to work and support yourself, it just got my attention. And also when I started researching, I could see pictures from Australia, the landscape, see the weather that is similar to Brazil, see the feedback from people that was living here, saying that how great was Australia, they experience, and that was what drove my decision.
Wow, and what was your first thought when you arrived to Australia?
Honestly, as I said to you before, my first thought when I arrived in Australia was, this is my home. This is going to be my home forever.
Crazy, isn't it? Because I felt the same. I felt that I belong here. That was the feeling that I got at that time. And the other one was that, wow, there is life on the other side of the world. That was crazy for me.
Yeah, when we start walking into the cities, you just realize that you are on the other side of the planet and there is life here. It's shocking.
How was your first steps when you arrived?
When I arrived in Australia, firstly, when I landed here, I was in a homestay, and then I have to, as the majority of people, I need to find a place to stay, and then find a job. And this was my first step. My first steps in Australia. I started looking for a place and started looking for a job. Find some friends to form a family, and yeah.
Did you have any friend living or family members living in Australia right when you came?
None. Well, some relatives, but not in Brisbane. But I haven't met them before I arrived in Australia, so none.
Were you influenced by them to choose Australia?
No, zero. As I said, I didn't even knew that he was here. When I arrived here, my mom started talking to people in the family, and then we just found cousins here and there.
Wow. How was Welcome Students Group part of your journey?
Welcome Students was especially important in my history in Australia because, as I said, I came here initially to study English for 6 months, and then I extended for another 6 months. And my dream plan would be to study an MBA or a master's here in project management. As I said, I'm civil engineer, and I was working in Brazil as a civil engineer. When I met you guys, so Welcome just helped me to point me in the right direction, because as I wanted to study an MBA or in a project management course, I didn't know how to do that. So Welcome was important, point me, as I said, the right direction. How to get the level of English to enter in the university, how to do the paperwork, the process, giving me all the insights necessary to make the decision.
Wow, so good. How long it took you to graduate from the master? Like
2 years. Since I arrived, 2000, end of 15 to end of 18 was 3 years. I can't remember on top of my mind, but I studied English for about a year and a half, and then another 2 years for masters.
Was it hard to get that first job after you graduated, and how long it took you?
I think it took me about 3 months.
Not bad.
I wouldn't say that it's easy, but it's achievable. It's achievable. If you put energy, you get it. Australia needs skilled workers. Australia needs good migrants, and it just put enough time and get the guidance from people that have been through it. I think that it's my best advice. Who is watching to this? Get Australian permanent residency. It's a consequence. It's a consequence of your hard work, your hard study, and yeah.
So good, Fred. And you're an inspiration, so that's why you're here, because we want everyone to hear your story and inspire
Thank
them
you.
all. Yeah, and how was your professional journey after that experience?
My experience entering in the Australian market was, I have a fun fact to tell you. I was looking for a job and I went for some interviews, and one of the interview, the guys was unsure to hire me. And after, I think 3 days or 4 days, I just gave him a call. I said, hi, have you made a decision yet? And he said, no, we're still thinking, but you still want the potential candidates. And I say to him, I say, give me an opportunity. I'll work for free for you for a month. And then you see if it's worth to hire me or not. I would sign the paper, and he did that. And then he agreed on me to work for them for a month. And after the final month, they gave me a job offer. I started work as a civil estimator, which is related to a civil engineer. What I can say is like it's not a civil engineer position, but it's related. But and then once you get the foot on the door on the market, you grow, and then you grow. You apply for another jobs. You get the experience for the first 2 years, and then you be able to get better jobs after that. So I would advise to people to don't stick to a job title. If you're planning to enter in the Australian market, take a step down that will allow you in the future to take 3 steps further.
That's so good, Fred. What's your migration status at the moment?
I'm permanent resident in Australia. I was invited by Australian government because I'm civil engineer.
How was your experience doing the skill assessment and getting everything prepared to apply to express your interest?
It's paperwork. It's paperwork, bureaucracy, but you just have to keep going, keep going. Don't give up of your dream, and you get it. You get it. The best advice that I can give to people is keep going, keep doing. Have a plan. Talk to people like you guys that know what you need to do, and they will point you in the right direction. You need to take this step first, and then this one, and then this one, and you will achieve what you're planning to achieve.
Yeah, well, that was actually my last question. Like, what advice would you give to people? Do you have any other, or what would you say to someone that wants to come to Australia?
I would say that to someone who wants to, what I would say, come to Australia. Come to Australia. It's a great place. It's a great place for a personal and a professional growth. Work hard, study hard, and the country will give you back what sort of energy you put to the country. If you work hard and study hard, there will be a lot of opportunities. It's really worth. I would recommend to anyone that is willing to come to Australia, if they are willing to work hard and study hard and do the right thing, come to Australia.
Thank you so much, Fred. Thank you for joining us today. And now we're so happy to share your story, to inspire others, and we're so proud of you because you were our very first student, and look at you.
No worries. Thank you so much for inviting me. It's always a pleasure. You guys can count with me, and I'm happy to, as you said, I was the very first student and show my history with the potential future students. Count with me for everything. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.